Hold on. I'm sorry, I have to pause you right there. So you said that she was saying that, hey, I'll come home, but I have to bring a guy named Chris home because he's about to get a whole bunch of money.
She said he a young teenage boy. That's what she told me. I don't know if it's true.
Well, here's the thing. So the part that I'm concerned about, though, you said that she said that the reason why she wanted to bring him home was because he was about to get a whole lot of money.
He was about to get a whole lot of money, and the only way that he can get the money is if he got her to manage it. I found her one day in that place that you call the dungeon. She asked me would I leave and call, and she would call me. She called me for a $10 cash app, and I've never been able to find her since then.
Tell me what you told me about Denise the other day. You said that, basically, I guess she owed somebody some money down there in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah. She owes for some money. They jumped on her, beat her in the head, beat in the face. Now, I mean, they still want to kill her.
She actually not too long ago ran across thousands and thousands of dollars, and that's why her and her oldest daughter, she gave all her kids up for adoption. But when they got grown, they reached out. We brought her to Georgia, and she would just call for $100 here, $100 there.
But that's interesting because a lot of people were speculating that the whole reason that she was playing so close to Chris was because she knew that he had this lawsuit coming.
What's up, YouTube? So guys, I'm back in the gym with Katie, back on the meal plan with Chef Said, and back in the streets full time. So it's time to get back to the content.
Say Denise.
So this is her daughter?
Okay, let me explain to you. This is her daughter. We all moved here from Illinois. She used to live with me like when they first came. This is one of her oldest daughter's best friends. But when her daughter initially put her out, I'm the one that she was staying with in Georgia. Then she ran off from us and she got in a bad car accident down there. Well, I've been going downtown looking for her, speaking to an officer more. I found her one day in that place that you call the dungeon. She asked me would I leave and call, and she would call me. She called me for a $10 cash app, and I've never been able to find her since then. And she made promises that she would come to my house in Stone Mountain and get cleaned up and get herself together. Like, she doesn't have to live like that. But every time we go to look for her, we can't find her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so Denise, aka Auntie, aka Georgette, which she has told me her real name and stuff like that. I know that she's been on my channel like a bunch of times.
Yeah, someone just brought it to my attention, and I just started watching it basically, and I don't know what she has going on and why she wants to live like that. She actually not too long ago ran across thousands and thousands of dollars, and that's why her and her oldest daughter, she gave all her kids up for adoption. But when they got grown, they reached out. We brought her to Georgia, and she would just call for $100 here, $100 there. But she would never come. She just penny pinched off the money, and I don't know. We just trying to understand what's going on with her. What's wrong with her?
Well, I mean, the surface.
Her teeth fall out of her mouth now?
Yeah, the surface level explanation is that she's, just in her addiction with crack. That's the surface level explanation. Now, why she chooses to drown her pain in her addiction, it probably stems from something way, way back. Way, way back. And you say that she didn't raise any of her kids and all that stuff, so she's obviously been dealing with issues for a really long time. She likes to rest on the fact that she's got 17 grandkids and all this different stuff.
But all that is true. She got 17 grandkids. Some of them are still in Chicago. A lot. Her daughter, her oldest daughter, the one that I'm speaking of, she's very productive. Like, has her own business, everything going in life, and everybody wants her to come back. But I'm trying to get her back with me in Stone Mountain to get her clean in order for her daughter to even let her come back home in Gwinnett County. She has a beautiful home to go home to.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm going to be honest with you, right? So I've been out here. This is my 4th year now doing Atlanta street interviews. And I've just been out here longer, but from doing the interviews, I've just got so much more insight, right? And I can tell you that, unfortunately, until a person is ready to take that step, there's almost nothing that you can do. There's no amount of money you can throw at it, no amount of rehab that you could sign them up and put them in and all this stuff. Until they're ready, you just gotta, honestly, you just gotta pray for them.
And where did you see her at?
So she's down there. Well, I don't want to. So just to let you know, I record all my conversations for my safety.
That's fine.
Right. And so I don't want to, in case this goes on YouTube, I don't want to. But I'll text it to you exactly where the exact address where I talked to her at. And
yeah, because some dude named, I think his name is Low. I went back down there to the dungeon after I sent him the Cash App, and he said that she was just gone and she hadn't been around and that she
did.
Money.
So did you see the latest video I did with her, with the whole thing with Shamar?
That's the one I just seen that I've been commenting on YouTube.
Okay, so I asked her on that interview, because I know on Facebook it's like it kind of gets chopped up a little bit, but on YouTube you can see the full interview. And I asked her, why did she leave the dungeon? Because I had already heard stories about why she left. And so she didn't cop to what it was, but the long and short is that she owed one of the guys down there a decent bit of money. And, so she ran off on the plug type deal. Okay, wow. So the same stuff you're talking about, getting the Cash Apps and then not responding again and all that same type of stuff, right? And so those are just 100% telltale signs that they're smack in the middle of their addiction and they're in that position to where there's not going to be much you can do to help them. They're only going to use you until they're ready to,
can't use, yeah.
And
this don't sound bad what I'm going to say, but I mean, I definitely mean it from the bottom of my heart. I live in Stone Mountain, right off of Rock Bridge Road by the Food Depot. It's a tent city over. That's what I want to tell her. Even if you want to be on the streets and live like that, come close to where if you hungry, you can eat. If you want to take a shower, you can take a shower and then go right back down 3 blocks and live the
Hold
life
on real
that
quick.
you wanna live.
Come over here real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna let you hear from a person that's down there in the dungeon right now, because he's walking by right now. Tell me what you told me about Denise the other day. You said that basically, I guess she owed somebody some money down there in the dungeon.
Oh yeah. She owed some for some money. They jumped on her, beat her in the head, beat her in the face. Now they still want to kill her.
Okay. Do you know who the people is I was looking for that beat her and stuff?
Nah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right, go ahead, man. Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? And this sound bad too. But she from the streets. She from Chicago. She gooder. Now she can handle the streets, but you can't overpower no man, and that's always been a thing with her. Her and men. Even before when she was out in Lawrenceville, she found some people to hang with the man and beat her all in the head with a pole. Like, if you want to be on the streets, that's fine. But why you so far away? Come over here towards where we at so that you can eat, sleep, and don't owe people, and only got to be outside if you want to.
Well, let me tell you why. One, because as you said, Denise has been around many different parts of the city, right? So I used to see her closer to where I used to live, which was over there by Auburn. I used to see her all the time over there. Then she used to be over here in the dungeon. Now she's up there in Midtown. And the reason why she has to move around is because she's abrasive and she makes enemies, and she makes it so that she can't be there no more. And so if you're imagining downtown has more people, more action, more people to panhandle off of and things like that, versus Stone Mountain, where you're talking about, it's just a select few people that are going to be there to, give you money, do this, do that. Or even just sell you crack, right? So she may run up a tab with this crack dealer and then, go several blocks up the street to a whole nother little trap area, a whole nother group of homeless folks, and run up a tab with that person eventually. You know what I'm saying? So there's just more options when you're downtown in Midtown versus when you're in, like, you know, the suburban areas. So that's probably why.
And then I almost wanted to. It's already a struggle letting her be around with her habits. But she called me, and when she had when the dude low with the cash app, she had a government phone. And she called me and she said, I got this boy, Chris, and I want to come home, baby, but he got to come with me because he finna get a whole lot of money. Then I asked around, they say he worse off than her, and he be terrible. And I told her, I said, nah, Mama G, you can't do that. You know, just come on. And I said, you don't even have to stay. Just come and eat and take a shower. She was looking so terrible.
So hold on. I'm sorry, I have to pause you right there. So you said that she was saying that, hey, I'll come home, but I have to bring a guy named Chris home because he's about to get a whole bunch of money.
She said he a young teenage boy. That's what she told me. I don't know if it's true.
Well, here's the thing. So the part that I'm concerned about, though, you said that she said that the reason why she wanted to bring him home was because he was about to get a whole lot of money.
He was about to get a whole lot of money, and the only way that he can get the money is if he got her to manage it. And I told her, that don't even sound right, because when you got the lawsuit, when you got hit, you couldn't even manage your money. And then I told her to call me back. She called me back. It was a guy, I'll never forget his name, Low. He said his name was Low, and I could send the money to her, and then that's when we lost contact. And I told her that the little boy that she talking about cannot come. She said, well, you could be over his money. I said, no, I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, see, so she's talking about basically one of our most popular interviewees on the channel who, you know, everybody loves and everything else. He's not a teenager anymore. He just turned 22. And actually, Georgette was there when we celebrated his birthday. She was a part of the celebration. So they were close at one point, but you know how the street stuff goes. Close at one point, not so close, you know, a little while down the road. And so, but that's interesting because a lot of people were speculating that the whole reason that she was playing so close to Chris was because she knew that he had this lawsuit coming, or the money already is there. He just needs to essentially go to rehab so that he'll have access to it.
Wow.
Yep.
So I guess my question is, she probably going to be mad that I didn't talk to you, but my name is Quan, and she'll know exactly who I am, Quan, Tasha's best friend, the one you used to stay with, your other daughter. And I just want to know if you come around her, can you call me so that I can talk to her?
I will call you on the spot.
Yeah,
I will call you on the spot.
Phone don't work no more.
Yeah. Those are typically, like, I doubt that she even got it off of her benefit. She probably, you know, like, there's two ways to get those phones. You can, you know, qualify for them, or just depending on who you're messing with, you can just pay 20 or 30 bucks and just kind of get one. And so when you pay 20 or 30 bucks to just get one, they're not going to last more than 2 months, you know. It's just like a little temporary kind of burner situation, you know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds terrible, but what's your name?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus, I'm Quan, but I understand that she like the street life, but if she would just come close, when I tell you where I live at, it's so many dope heads right here across from Food Depot on Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain.
I know exactly where you're talking about.
They got tents back there. Like, she can find friends over here and still be in arm's reach.
Yeah, it's a whole tent city, but I'll say this, right? I get that you want that, but be careful what you wish for, because, again, she's not going to have as many people to panhandle off of and stuff. So who do you think she's going to be hitting up when she needs 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 5 bucks here and there?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, you know, but it really broke my heart when I seen her down there on the ground, you know, and just, she could have so much better than that at my house, at either one of her daughter's house. She got 2 daughters that live in Gwinnett County, grandkids that would love to see her, even got a great grandbaby now.
Listen, she goes through different moods, right? So most of the time she's in the mood that you saw on the latest video, right? But I've got videos where she's in a completely different, much more sober mood, and she's talking like she does want to go back home, and she is tired of the streets and all this stuff. So, you know, she's got different moods, and I imagine that depending on when you catch her, when you talk to her, you know, you may be able to get through to her, even if it's just temporarily.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't mind temporary. You know, when she couldn't stay at her daughter's house no more, I took her into my house. Then she just found a crackhead ass man and ran off with him. Then he beat her. We didn't see her until they called and said she was in a hospital. She been hit.
Yep. So,
but if you would please, if you see her, lock my number in, because I've been down there talking to that man, Officer Moore, and he swear he ain't never seen her in the vicinity.
Well, you know, you gotta talk the Atlanta street interviews. You know, I'm boots on the ground. I know where everybody at.
Okay, well now I know, and I'm gonna keep your number in the inbox. But even if she'll just come for a couple of days and get some sleep and clean herself up, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, slow motion is better than no motion. You know, so even doing a little bit is better than doing none. So I will 100% lock you in. What's your name again? Quan, okay. Yeah, definitely lock you in. I'm going to post this so that hopefully it can just bring more eyeballs to it, you know? And get it to where, you know, people see her and they're like, you need to go home. You know, like I got people where they get, you know, people on the street to tell them like, man, you need to stop doing this and stuff like that. So, you know, hopefully that type of energy, right, will help you or aid you in your quest to kind of get her eventually home, you know?
Yeah, and when
like
you
if
see
enough
her,
people are telling her, then hopefully it'll start to like be like, dang, like I'm keep on getting all these people, all these signs telling me I need to go home.
Let me take my ass home.
Right.
Yeah, she probably can't go home with her daughter that initially brought her here right now. That's going to be a lot of show and tell because, again, her daughter is a real business woman, you know. But I'm willing to help her along the way like I always have, even when her daughter wouldn't.
You there?
Yes, I said I'm here to help her along the way, even like I did before, even when her daughter wouldn't.
You literally cut out at the same part, but no worries. I think you said even when her daughter would what?
Wouldn't help her.
Oh, wouldn't help her. Okay.
Habits, I
was there for her.
Helped her. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you could just tell her to please give me a call, and I just want to see her and talk.
I mean,
to
when
her.
I leave from where I'm at, because I'm down here where I'm normally posted at. But when I leave where I'm at, I'll ride by there and see if I see her. If I see her, I'll call you right on the spot.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Talk to you later. Okay.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.